Speaking of things blowing,
Oh shit!
According to your bro underneath you, you assigned us some homework.
I did.
That maybe Tony didn't quite enjoy, but please refresh the listeners' memories and tell us what and why you picked.
We went to Chikara, little Brodie Lee versus Claudio at the 2300 cage match. I forget the exact date. 2007, I want to say.
Either 7 or 8.
Yeah. So the reason why I went with this, biggest reason I guess, was because I don't remember ever watching anything Chikara that I didn't have fun watching. You mean like Chikara was always fun to me to just throw on YouTube and just sit back and let it run. Like they always had, it was a fun variety show. They always had something going on there. I was like, well, that's, that might be fucking stupid, but it's entertaining. Chikara was always pretty fun. The wrestling quality was usually pretty outstanding. Full transparency, never seen this match. Never watched it. This is something I threw at you guys. I figured we all watch it together. Had no background on this match. Had nothing going into it. I just went, we're going to go Brody and Claudio and Chikara and see what happens.
I like it. Now, I guess we will go to Tony here, who was very negative. I want to say negative about the match.
I don't know. It just like, I get it. Chikara was not like one of the big three, and it wasn't like a huge promotion, but it had its following and it had its feel good moments, and it had its place in wrestling history. But I don't know, man. It was just Brodie Lee beating the shit out of Claudio for a while, and it was kind of like, maybe I went into it with the mindset that I was expecting more. But these guys, did Brundlefly just?
Brundlefly really didn't like it.
I hope he's doing okay.
We lost Brundlefly. You think he lost power?
Yeah, he's coming back.
I hit the
You okay, buddy?
Yeah. I literally went to move my mouse, hit a button, and I must have been over something that took me right out of the stream.
All right, but he's back. So Tony, back to your.
Yeah, I don't know. Just didn't care for it. I felt like Brodie Lee just bet the shit out of him a lot, and then Claudio
Did he bet the shit out of him. What did he bet? The house.
Yes, and he fucking lost because he got his ass kicked the whole time. There were cool things about it, like Larry Sweeney being involved. I thought was kind of cool, because the world doesn't really know much about Larry Sweeney as far as I can tell, and that's a shame because he's one of those guys that probably could have been much bigger than what he was. I like that Brodie Lee, for from what I've seen, got busted open hard way, so that was kind of cool. But I don't know, man. It just seemed like a dopey indie cage match where it was just like a lot of kick out, and then Claudio's going over the top, but then he has his moment. I don't know, it was a moment, but I just wasn't into it. It didn't move me. So I don't know, man. This it was fine, I guess, but it just fell flat for me. I wasn't digging it.
Interesting. Brundo.
Yo, I actually definitely enjoyed this one.
All right, tell us what you enjoyed, please.
Well, I was a Chikara. I watched a lot of Chikara when I was around that time too. So I just love the back and forth. I knew these guys had a pretty hard hitting feud, and they kind of get into it in the beginning, where they said nobody really got any conclusive wins, so we're gonna throw them in a cage. It's not something Chikara did very often, if really ever. So to see a cage match in Chikara was really cool.
I think it was the only cage match ever in Chikara.
Sounds right. Anytime you get Ultramantis Black on my screen, I'm fucking all for it. Love Ultramantis Black. And it was great to watch these guys just kick the shit out of each other for the whole thing. It wasn't overly long. Like Tony said, having Larry Sweeney show up, he was something else. If nothing ever happened to him, he would have absolutely been on TV one way or another at this point. It's sad that he never got that chance. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. The one weird thing for me was seeing Claudio as the babyface in Chikara. Because the majority of his run there, he was not to be. He was always a heel, whether he's with Chris Hero. He had his own group of a whole bunch of guys at one point or another. So to watch the fans like cheer from him, it was kind of weird. But overall, very much enjoyed.
This was so there was Icarus and Ducelin were in a steel cage match
Duhast.
in 2014 in Chikara. Tomorrow
Cool.
Never Dies. There might be more, but it's a little less. It's harder to find cage matches. But either way, I enjoyed this. I do also like Chikara. I think I got into Chikara when we started up the podcast some 14 years ago. So I went to one show at Rawway. The King of Trios tournament is always a fucking good time. And I enjoy the Young Lions Cup. If you look at everybody that's in pro wrestling now, a lot of them were involved with Chikara at some way, shape, or form. And I wish there was a way to watch Chikara. Like I wish there was like a database, like a channel. But I thought the commentary did a great job explaining the match and the feud. I don't think for steel cage matches it's like one of the best, but like Tony, let's be like realistic. Like, you know, like Claudio going up to the top and then like doing the big move. Like in 2007, like every fucking cage match had that. WWE, TNA, and some of the most like Kurt Angle doing a fucking moonsault off the top of the cage, Rey Mysterio doing the crossbody off the top of the cage, like Mick Foley at SummerSlam. Like everybody was fucking could have won the match, but they had that big moment. So this is not like it wasn't like Claudio's like dropping the ball here. Like I really enjoyed this for what it was. I like the fucking Brodie Lee not letting Claudio get in the cage, Claudio diving through the door. You can't get out the door. It was either climb over the top or pinfall. No submissions. They explained it very well on commentary. I thought it was a fun 18-minute match. I enjoyed it. You know, we finally got an end to this story. Claudio couldn't get a clean win. They put him in a cage. We're finally going to have a victor. I would give it a thumbs up, handsome Kevin. I don't know how you felt about it.
So yeah, it was the first time I've seen the match. I did like the start. Like I did like kind of all the bullshit that they were doing prior to actually getting in the ring and locking the door. That was, that kind of gave you the setting of, okay, these guys are this is a blood feud, right? These guys don't like each other. So I loved that. When you start getting into the match, it is a lot of Brody on top, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. There was a little bit of back and forth, obviously, when Brody got busted up. The part that just drives me absolutely nuts, it bothers me to no end, is when they do a ref bump in the cage match, because realistically, you don't even need the ref there, right? You can still go over the top. It's fine.
Well, they said it was pinfall though too.
Yeah, pinfall or over the top, right? But
Yeah.
I mean, the ref bump and it doesn't really, like, knowing that there's still, you can go over the top if you need to. It doesn't do anything for me.
I get,
having a
yeah,
ref bump
I
there.
get what you mean.
And then they make a big deal about the second ref trying to get in, and if you watch, when he goes to open the door, that chain is not on there. He pulls it, and the door basically opens, and then he actually can get the fucking door open. Like that is such minor detail bullshit that you should be able to nail down. Like, hey, the second ref's going to come out. He's not going to be able to get in. It's going to be a dramatic moment. Well, he opens the door, and the door fucking flies open, and he's got to close it back and actually can't open it. That bothered me to no end. The other gentleman running down, I don't necessarily need that. Claudio off the top, didn't mind that. And I understand, like, you can get down, you can win now, but that's one of those things where when you're in one of these deep feuds, you want to polish the guy, right? You want to put him down for good. So him throwing that off the top there, didn't mind that. I think that could have been the finish. I don't think that he needed to go for the Ricola after that. I think that he hits that move and pins him there. I think it's a better finish, my opinion. It wasn't, the fans seemed down for this. Like, I don't know what the entire card was. I don't know if they front loaded it, and then by the time they got to the main, it was just exhaustion set in. But you would think that the fans would have been a lot more into this match than the way that than how it came across while watching it. For what it was, I didn't mind it. I'm not moon stemmed over it, but I didn't hate the match. I think my expectations were a little bit higher than they needed to be going in. It was fine. It was fine. I did like the start. I think the finish could have been toned down a little bit, and I think some of those extracurricular shit could have been toned down, but yeah, it was a fine match.
What did we say? It was 2007 or 2008?
2008.
Okay. Yeah, I was also, you know what? That's a great point, HK. I was surprised the fans were not more like rabid about the show.
I wasn't. Sorry, it didn't fucking tickle me. I'm sorry.
I know, but this is like, like the Chikara fan base is very much like
AEW fan base.
I think it's even small. Like it was for the sickos, no doubt.
And I like Chikara stuff. This one just didn't tickle me. Sorry.
I would like to find that Cybernetico we were at, Tony.
That's amazing.
That was a really fucking good time. We were right on the stage.
Fun show, yep. They made fucking Phil's kid cry.
Yeah.
Phil's in the chat. I threw that out there for him.
Yeah, no, this was the main event of this show, and it was.
There's a lot of matches, but not a lot of time in the matches.
Yeah.
What else is on the card?
Let's see. Team Fist defeated the Colony. Lindsay Dorado. It was Fire Ant and Worker Ant.
So like Drew Gulak and maybe his brother.
Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy and I don't know who Worker Ant was.
Totes McGraw.
Slacker Martin?
I don't think he was ever anything. He got hurt and they moved on to other ants.
The Lindsay Dorado and Eddie Kingston. Lindsay Dorado defeated Eddie Kingston by DQ. The Super Smash Brothers defeated the Fabulous Two of Buck Hawk and Mitch Ryder.
Buck Hawk?
8-man tag match. Helios, Hydra, and the Incoherent. Delirious and Hollow Wicked defeated the Best Around. Bruce Maxwell, TJ Cannon, and the Order of the Neo Solar Temple. Crossbones, and Ultramantis Black.
Yeah, Delirious will take anybody out of a card.
Colin Delaney defeated the Soldier Ant. That is Drew Gulak, maybe? Yes.
Yeah.
Soldier Ant is Drew Gulak. The Tag World Grand Prix 2008 qualifying match, the Osirian Portal defeated.
That's the dudes that do this shit, right? Osiris and the other guy, they do
the
fucking
Ophidian and Amasis. They defeated Cheech and Cloudy.
Cheech.
Larry Sweeney defeated Icarus. Stigma and Vin Gerard defeated Mike Quackenbush and Tim Donst, and then the Steel Cage match.
I called the Tim Donst match once. You know that, right? He actually won that Cybernetico that we were at.
What year was that?
2014 or 15? I forget. I looked it up recently too.
Yeah, you did. You looked it up last week when Hansel Kevin dropped this beauty in our lap. I give it a thumbs up. I'm going thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Down. Sorry.
Like a 3/4 up.
All right.
3/4. Not down. Not in the middle. More of a 3/4.
Okay. It's not bad for a blind pull, HK.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Chikara is just there's such a unique promotion. To watch just in general, like anytime you could just pull up if you could just pull up a Chikara card and sit back and let it run, like you're bound to find something that you're gonna be entertained by.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen. That's why I went there.
All those Kings of Trios for sure.
The Cybernetico we were at was 2012.
2012.
Yep.
I would love to find that. It's like a fucking hour and 10 minutes, right?
It's a good show. It just gives like what the listing I have here is for all the Cyberneticos, so it only gives you that match. But I have a feeling like wasn't X-Pac on that show too?
Yes.
And Marty Jannetty maybe?
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, the fucking Team Steen had the Bravados, the Briscoes, and the Jacksons, along with Kevin Steen and Jimmy Jacobs. What a fucking team.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Not taking anything away from Team Cheeseburger.
Not Cheeseburger Eddie.
No, Team Cheeseburger. Well, Cheeseburger Eddie was the captain of Team Cheese. Team Cheese. That
So
works.
it was we had Mark Mr. Touchdown against
Dun, 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 dun,
against Soldier Ant. The Shard against Fire Ant. Dasher Hatfield against Icarus.
Holy shit, Dasher Hatfield.
The 1-2-3 Kid and Marty Jannetty against the Heartthrobs, Antonio Thomas and Romeo Roselli. And then the 16-man Cybernetico. The hell of a show. Hell of a show. The Cybernetico rises.
Well, there you go.
Goddamn, pal.
Goddamn.
All right, Tony. It is your turn. I think we're in the positive, right? We got 2.5 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down. So I don't know if that factors into your decision. I don't know why you would give us something bad to watch, but
Well, Brundo picked it last time, so I'm going to go with you, Double T. Give me a number 1 or a number 2.
let's go number 2 because I almost shit my pants today.
Good Lord. All right.
Days that end in Y.
This is we were complaining about WrestleMania not giving us the local independent flavor, which is a shame because this one, and I've never seen this match before either, so I'm in the same boat as HK.
I like it.
We're going to Joey Janela Spring Break number 3, night 1, my birthday, April 5th, 2019. HK, you're gonna fucking love this one.
I'm right behind you.
The Invisible Man versus Invisible Stan. From Jersey City, New Jersey, baby. The White Eagle Hall.
Is this a YouTube, Tony?
Fuck yeah, it's a YouTube.
Yeah, send me that link, baby boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Like I said, I haven't watched this match either, but I'm like, come on now.
I know who the MVP of this match is.
All
I
of
won't
us.
say it though.
We're all the winners.
Wow.
The
Another
Invisible
blind-
Man, the legend, the Invisible Man against his doppelganger, the Invisible Stan.